Welcome to episode 2.
Sure you don't want to stretch real quick?
I'm good. Welcome to episode 2 of the Unbound podcast. My name's Ethan.
I'm Tyler.
In this podcast, we have 3 sections: tech, gaming, and random entertainment. So we made it to episode 2.
Big steps.
Big steps. So I think it took us about 2 months?
I think it was about 2 months of
3
procrastinating.
months of procrastinating to actually get to episode 1.
And that's huge. As I mentioned to you earlier, this should have been, if we would have been on top of our game and everything, this should have been around our 8th or 10th episode.
Yeah, somewhere in 8 to 10. Because we made outlines, like every week, of new information, but we just never recorded.
But we're on it now. We're on top of our game. We're ready to go.
We're on the grind. Which brings us to section 1. Anything tech-related. Kick us off.
Well, our first topic in this section is Motorola has patented a display that can heal its own screen using shape memory polymer.
So it uses either the heat from the inside of your phone or from your hand to cause a thermal cycling, which in turn heals the screen.
Thermal cycling is the rapid change in temperature from hot to cold over and over.
Cold to hot, hot to cold. Yes. Good one. So there are some downsides to this. It's made out of a cheap polymer, obviously, which is not as unique and exotic as your glass.
But one thing for that is it could be more practical for children to have this as opposed to adults who are always on the go with their phone, more careful with their phone, maybe not going to drop their phone.
I don't know if adults are more careful.
I don't know either. I think I've went through multiple.
I mean, if you look at
phone
anybody's
screens.
phone, I mean, look at mine. There's a crack in it. There's a crack in everybody's phone, it seems like.
I think every phone screen I've got since I was like 15, I have dropped.
I can say I haven't.
The saddest part is I've multiple times I've dropped them from about knee high.
It shatters. I don't know. It's crazy. But this product it's unique. In theory, it sounds amazing, but I don't know if it'll actually be.
Either way, I think Motorola just might have hit the jackpot with it.
If they can do that with some kind of glass-like substance, more of a smooth, less cheap material,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna hit the market. It's gonna be amazing.
Which concludes that topic in this section, which brings us to our second one. Carbon nanotube yarn, which produces electrical power when stretched.
So, researchers from Texas and South Korea discovered I guess they kind of made the product, but discovered, I guess, is a way to say it.
A good use for it.
A good use for it. It's made out of carbon nanotube. So basically what they're doing, they're twisting this lightweight tubes into tight elastic-like coils, so when they rotate or stretched, they generate electricity.
When pulled, the change in volume and friction frees electrons from the threads, which can be released when dunked into an electrolyte like salt water or Gatorade, even.
Or Gatorade.
If you're about that life.
Yes, we talked about that. That would be very interesting. So this brings us to a downside of it. It's expensive. Very expensive. If they could make it less expensive, then it might be able to be used in the ocean, salt water, to harvest large amounts of energy, which would be very beneficial.
But as is, the yarn can be sewed into clothing using AO gel, which is an electrolyte gel, to generate electricity from your clothes as you wear them, as you move.
Because you move, it stretches out and kind of moves around and creates electricity, which is actually really cool.
The energy generated from a single thread is enough to power an LED, and when lumped together, they can put out 250 watts per kilogram when stretched at 30 times per second.
I wonder how, when you move, how many times would it stretch?
I don't know. 30 times a second, yeah.
But in 30 times a second seems high, but if it's bouncing really quickly, I don't know.
How often are you, if you're riding a roller coaster or something? Maybe?
Your shirt's just flying
if you're
around
just
crazily. I don't
shaking.
know. Be interesting to see some research on that. But 31 milligrams of this product can transmit 2 kilobyte packet of data over 100 meter radius every 10 seconds. Now, 2 kilobytes is not very much.
As everybody might know.
Yes, very small. But that's only 0.001 ounces of the product.
Well, I think one thing to add is to this current topic, current point that we're talking about, is 1 4-inch piece of this yarn only weighs 2.5 kilograms, which is about the same as your average fly around the house.
Yes.
So
those little pesky mosquitoes.
So imagine clothing made out of this.
Yeah.
I don't
if
know.
you put it through your whole whole body of clothing, basically, it's gonna be a lot more than 0.001 ounces. That's for sure. It'll be crazy to see what, like at this moment, it's still a new product, so we don't know exactly what we're gonna get out of it. But it sounds very interesting.
And who knows? This could be way out in the future.
Yeah, it could
we
be
might
like-
not see this.
Yeah, it
anytime
could be like
soon.
2099,
But the fact of it is that it's very interesting.
and it's possible, as it shows.
2099.
29. I just came up with
What's
that. I don't know.
What is that life going to be like?
You know what? We'll never find out. Because I'm gonna die at the age of 35.
That's very upsetting.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'll live to 106 years old
Yeah, you might.
if I stop eating so much junk food.
If you just stop like everything you're doing in your life
yeah,
and change
all
it.
these. No, just imagine it. You live
No.
to 2099. What do you think that life is going to be like? Tell me what's.
See, we're in 2017 right now.
Mm-hmm.
More self-sustained products. Like
what-
house, vehicles.
like just
vehicles.
a greener Earth.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think like this, we'll find new ways of creating energy, more cleaner ways, and then it'll just produce new products and more interesting stuff.
So you
Flying
think,
cars.
Do you? Oh, everybody.
Dude,
Everybody has to
I
agree there will
want-
be flying cars.
I want
by
a
then.
flying car.
Hopefully there will be flying cars by then. What
That'd
do you
be
think?
crazy.
What do you think? Like on this topic, what do you think electricity will be like then?
Oh, jeez. You had to ask a hard question there. I don't know. I have no answer to that. I really don't know.
I think if I'm not like mistaken, I think Nikola Tesla. Obviously,
Yeah,
you know who
yeah.
he is. I think he was working on when he was around. He had ideas of at least wireless electricity.
Wireless? How would that work?
That's what baffles a lot of people. How would that work? Like, but what if that were a thing then? Would that open up a lot of doorways?
Would it work similar to Bluetooth?
Probably not, because I think Bluetooth is more of a radio frequency. Electricity is its own.
It's separate entity.
But
I don't know. That's crazy.
could it be like if you had a very strong, like battery sitting here that does produce electricity, and then it just from the electromagnetic waves in the air, could it turn on this radio right here? You know,
Kind of like Wi-Fi.
Could it be like Wi-Fi?
Because obviously it's different, but like I get what you're saying. Yes, I don't know. That'd be amazing.
that would be a lot of doorways open there.
Think no cords.
No cords.
Plug in a lamp and just not. You wouldn't plug it in. I don't know why I
Yeah,
said that.
where would it go?
I don't know.
You set your lamp down, you turn it on.
That's crazy. You could just you wouldn't have to do wiring for lights. Putting in that fan would be so easy. It was a pain to say.
Interesting thought.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We need to look into that more. I'm kind of curious now.
Hey, maybe we'll talk about it in our next podcast.
It's interesting.
Which brings us on to our next section of the podcast. We're going to talk about gaming. This is our gaming section.
Yeah, section 2. This week is gaming. I mean, last week I think it was too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's
we'll
basically the
probably
same
put
format.
gaming into.
I mean, it'll be here.
Majority
I think
of our podcasts.
everyone, but we might switch to the style. Like the first one might not be anything tech related.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the third one. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
First off, in the gaming section, is we have we have a big list of games we want to talk about, which are going to be released this week.
Yes, the week of August 28th through September 3rd. There's a lot of games that are coming out in this short period of time. So starting with the 28th. Destiny 2 beta, early access for PC. This is the early access. People that were invited to it. Not your open beta, which will actually be later in the week. So it's kind of like the PS4 and
Is
getting
the open
exclusive
beta
beta.
only for the pre-orders? Is that what it is?
The open beta, I think, is for anybody.
Oh, okay.
Anybody that wants to join can just download it, and then
So
the early access would be you pre-ordered it, got a beta code, you input it, you get the early access.
Okay.
And then you also get it in the open beta. So
Okay.
you get like 2 betas.
So
I
it's
guess
just
theoretically.
a good test run to see if you're gonna like the
Yeah,
game. Okay,
pretty much.
Cool.
I love betas.
Interesting.
So on the 29th, we have a lot of games on the 29th. Starting off with Rock of Ages 2 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Warriors All-Stars for PC, PS4. Sonic Mania for PC. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle for Switch. Now this was an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it first at E3, I think. That's when they first made that announcement.
They had
of
the
it.
E3 footage of the game.
Yeah, so basically everybody knows Mario. And I guess apparently in this realm, everybody knows Rabbids. They're kind of like their own side entity. I didn't know much about them.
I didn't
honestly.
Either. After doing a little research on the game, I mean, they looked familiar, but I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever...
I feel like I've seen them before, but yeah. But they're added to the game. So basically, kind of a little rundown of the game. You have... I think you play as like a little machine, like a circle machine. Kind of looks like a dot. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
And I think that's kind of how you steer the where you're going, your directional way. And then you have your team, which is made up of Mario, Luigi, whoever you want, whoever you unlock. And that kind of follows, and that's your team. And going, like, when you explore the world of Mario and Rabbids, you come across, like, battles. And your team is the one that battles. So you can change your team. You can change...
So, it's like a... what would it be? Final Fantasy.
I've never played Final Fantasy.
It's essentially what it sounds like. You get a team, you can change your team, find new people for your team,
Yes.
they all get unique attacks.
Yes.
And
So it's a turn-based kind of a battle. You kind of put your move out there, do your attack, they do their attack, and you just kind of go back and forth and hopefully win.
interesting.
Yeah. Moving on. Windjammers for PS4 and Vita. Record Definitive Edition for PC and Xbox One. Now I wanted to touch briefly on this.
Okay.
This is the definitive edition, so it's more definitive. It's kind of weird that.
All right, what's that word mean?
I don't know. I just keep saying it. But enhanced. We'll go with that because I know what that means.
it's just a remake of an older game,
Yes, basically. But I wanted your thoughts on Recore.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anything about it?
Yes, I watched a little bit on it.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was neat because you can customize all of your companions.
Mm.
You can customize your weapons. But what it did look like to me, I personally have not played this game
Same.
any in the past, but it did kind of look like Jack and Dexter. Jack and Dexter. Do you know that game?
Dude, you're pulling out some games I've never even heard of.
Well, Jack and Dexter, very interesting game. It's Jack and his friend Dexter.
Oh,
And
really?
they go on
Interesting.
missions and quests, and there's the dark matter, etc., etc. You can look into the game if you're interested, but yeah, that's kind of what it looked like to me. Or Ratchet and Clank. Do you know that?
I do
game?
know that, yes,
That's
yes.
yeah. There's the main character and his companion, which is that's what it looked like to me. But
Little background of this game. You're basically the last human alive, which is kind of sad.
Mhm.
And the robots are just trying to destroy everything. You do get a companion. It's the blue light, the blue orb that goes into the machines.
Mhm.
They can be taken out. They can be put into new machines. And apparently, you could have a following. Multiple machines.
you start a cult of
Yeah.
robots.
Robot cult.
Nice.
Yes, interesting.
What? It's the main character. I think her name is Jewel.
Oh, I couldn't even
Jewel,
tell
I
you
think
that.
she wakes from a cryo sleep,
Ooh.
and then when she wakes up, she needs to complete her mission that she's done, and she notices the world has really just went
Just
like
gone to crap.
it's just yeah.
Something happened when she was sleeping.
To put it simple, it's just not a very good world anymore. It's more dystopian, post-apocalyptic in a way
Yeah, but with robots.
with the robots. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just want to touch on this because apparently when it first came out, it wasn't praised very highly.
Mm.
It was kind of put down.
So
It
they're
wasn't
trying
what
to
they expected.
get a second wind here and
Yes.
revamp this game.
Yes, I think that's what's going on here.
Props to them.
Yep, props to
Respect.
them. Hope it works.
Moving on.
Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition for PS4, Xbox One. Dead Alliance for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Surf World Series PC, PS4, Xbox One. Killing Floor 2 for Xbox One. XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Expansion. Maybe expansion. I think it's just War of the Chosen.
Is it War of the
I think it's
Chosen, or is it the Chosen expansion? It's the one.
the one.
The one
The
expansion to
Chosen
rule them all.
Expansion. I don't know what expansion came from, but that's for PC, PS4, excuse me, PC, PS4, Xbox One.
The next game that was released on August 29th that we really want to discuss,
Yes,
game we've spent multiple
lot of time.
hours in,
a lot of time.
and it's finally getting its full release. The game being Ark Survival Evolved for PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Yes.
For the viewers who don't know what Ark is, what is Ark?
Whew. Basically, you're a survivor. You drop down onto an island. I couldn't even tell you what the island's name was. Do you remember what it is?
I don't know. Very, very big map, though.
Yes, very big map. But there's dinosaurs.
Mhm.
Lots of dangerous dinosaurs, which I love dinosaurs. My inner child is coming out. But basically, you have crafting. You craft a house, tools, guns, weapons, bows. Fight the dinosaurs. You can tame the dinosaurs.
A lot of very interesting dinosaurs.
Oh, yes, you
What
can
kind of
fly.
dinosaurs can you see in this game?
Pteranodons, T-Rexes, Megalosaurs, is that what they're called? The sharks?
Megalodons.
Megalodons,
Yeah.
Megalodons.
You get megalodons. You can get pterodactyls.
Yep.
Quetzals.
Quets. Ooh.
The quets.
Big.
You can train. What were the little chicken ducks
Oh,
called?
dodos.
Dodos. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dodos.
Oh, what,
You can have an army of dodos on your side.
Yes.
At all times.
And there is, like, bosses. And these, I think there's three
There's-
bosses, right?
Yeah, I think so. 3 pillars that you can
You can
collect.
summon.
collect-
Yeah, you do have to collect a lot of
Collect
stuff.
items and summon the boss from the pillar.
Like the T-Rex dodo. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You need to check it out. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I would highly recommend. Unfortunately now, you have to pay the full price.
Ooh.
Should have jumped on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
What I don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot. Anyways,
Alright.
Moving
Moving on. Resident Evil Revelations. It's a re-release for PC. Gosh dang it, that's PS4.
For
PS4 and Xbox One.
nice.
Destiny 2's open beta, which starts actually a day after the early access now that we're looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of interesting. So the early access isn't really that early. It's one day.
Yeah, but for
I mean, I
the
guess you
huge
still have
fanboys,
it. Yeah.
few.
You get it earlier.
But-
You get it probably get it for a day longer. Is basically what it is. Snark?
Spark.
Spark. Let's say Spark. I can't read. I'm sorry. Is that
We got Spark.
Spark for PSVR? Absolver for PC, PS4. Yakuza Kiwami.
Ooh.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
For the PS4. Everybody's golf. Not just yours, not just mine.
Good.
But everybody's golf.
I do enjoy some golf,
Yeah.
and I enjoy it a little bit more when everybody can play.
Yes, everybody can make it better.
It's 2017,
Yeah.
man. Everybody gets to play golf.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
For PS4. And that concludes August 29th. That's a lot of games.
That is a lot of games.
It's a lot of games. It's kind of crazy. Moving on to August 30th. I've been reading for a while. You take it.
August 30th, we got Wise 7 for PC. August 31st, we got Life is Strange Before the Storm, Episode 1 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Yes. I'm personally very excited for this one.
I don't think I know too much about this game. It's a horror game, right?
No.
No?
I mean, it might kind of have some thrilling aspects, if I can say that word to it. But really, it's just kind of like a life story. You play as a character, Chloe, and you kind of just go through a life and discover new things about friends and stuff. I personally haven't played the first one. The first game has 5 episodes, I believe. I haven't played that, but this one is the prequel to those 5 episodes.
Okay, so what you're saying is this game you get to you get to know your friends and what was it? That's what you're saying, right?
I mean, you do, yeah.
You get to
I don't personally know the exact storyline. I haven't played it.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
really give too much detail on it.
Well, it does sound interesting.
Yes, but some new things for this. You have a new voice for Chloe. As you know, Ashley Birch did play it, but she's in a active union strike at the time of the making. But don't worry. If you loved her that much, she was still part of the game. She kind of helped with the dialogue and the way things work with Chloe. So she's still a, part of it.
Interesting.
There will be 3 episodes of The Life Before the Storm, ranging from about 6 to 9 hours of playtime,
Wow.
which is kind of a lot for only 3 episodes, I feel. I'm not quite sure how long the episode is, but kind of average it out. It's about 3 hours,
Wow.
give or take.
Concluding our game list of what comes out in August, we have Axum Verge Multiverse Edition for PlayStation 4, Vita, Wii U, and Nintendo Switch.
That's a lot of games
That is a lot of games.
for a week's
I'm
span.
winded.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
think
even
you're
read
winded.
very
I'm
much.
winded.
Moving on, we have Call of Duty World
Yes.
War II beta for PS4, August 25th through 28th. So if you missed that,
Yeah, it's
does
ending
end today.
It's ending today.
And the beta for Xbox One and PS4, which will go through September 1st to September 4th. So
I'm very excited.
if you didn't get a chance to try that out,
Hop on.
yep, you'll get
You
to
get
try
one
it out
last
soon.
chance. One last chance.
We got 2 new cars coming to Rocket League. We got Mario and Luigi, which is awesome.
Yes.
Very iconic.
Yeah. I'll try to put a link in the description of the YouTube video that kind of shows off the cars. They look quite phenomenal. I'm not going to lie.
Like, they're iconic cars. They're
Oh, yeah.
everybody's
for sure.
Everybody's gonna play them, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got Season 6 for Overwatch beginning August 31st. And if you're an Overwatch player like
us.
Ethan and I, you're going to be excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Also on Overwatch, if you haven't already heard the news, Mercy is getting a whole new...
Huge revamp.
Yeah.
Huge revamp.
Huge workaround of what her character can do. Her character can no longer revive the whole team.
Yes.
Which... I'm not sure how to feel about that, but maybe it'll be good. Instead, she can revive one character. She can also fly. She'll be able to fly.
That's her ultimate. Mm-hmm. Ultimate allows her to fly basically however you want. It's not just your random boost like Ferris. Mm-hmm. You fly. It's actually kind of cool.
For like unlimited amount of time until the boost wears off.
Correct.
Her pistol will now have unlimited ammo, which I don't really see.
I mean,
Mercy.
If your team's dominating and not getting low in health, you can add the extra damage, I guess. Might come in handy.
Who else was it that was getting the...
I think it was Diva.
Diva,
They're currently
Diva's
working on the revamp for Diva.
I think
it's not going to be out.
I think they're nerfing her shield.
Yes, I believe that's what they said.
I think that's what he was saying in the video, but...
I don't know, we're just going to have to wait for more information on that one, but they are changing it, so something to look out for.
If you like Overwatch, be prepared for season 6.
It's going to be changed a little bit.
And in Gamescom 2017, we had a few new releases. We got a few new announcements.
Announcements, yes.
Yeah. We got Jurassic World Evolution for Xbox One.
And now this one
blew my mind.
Yes. Now I love the whole Jurassic World. Mm-hmm. Like just Jurassic Park and in general, I think it's a really cool idea. Inner Child game coming out. I love dinosaurs. So basically this is what do they call them? Like a sim building city?
Yeah, it's
city
a
building.
Simulator game, pretty much.
Simulator game for the actual park itself. You build the park, you add dinosaurs, I about said grow dinosaurs, but you don't grow dinosaurs.
You grow them rare dinosaurs.
Yeah, you hatch out new dinosaurs and you can make mixed breeds and have a army of raptors that kill everybody at the park.
So, is that going to be a main thing in this game? Or are the dinosaurs going to be able to escape?
Yes, actually, in the trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
I watched
part of it.
Clips of it, yes.
A T-Rex actually escapes through its fence and kind of does a little damage.
Okay.
So I'm kind of tempted to let the fence break and see what happens.
If your inner child likes dinosaurs, you might be looking forward to that game.
Yes, absolutely. So they released some gameplay on the new Assassin's Creed Origins. It's actually coming out late October, which I thought it was going to be later than that. But it's actually quite soon. 2 months away almost. Actually. Yeah, about 2 months probably.
See, I always liked the idea of the Assassin's Creed games, but I never really played too many of them. I played up till I think was it Black Flag, and I didn't really like.
That's kind of where I stopped too.
I
think Black Flag was the point that made me stop playing it.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the idea of riding around on a boat for X amount of time.
I think the boat part is what stopped me because it wasn't as fluid as I wanted to. It wasn't what I wanted for going on a boat.
So if you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan, get ready to check that out in October. We get the second installment of the Shadow series, first being Shadow of Mordor, this one being Shadow of War.
Now, did you play Shadow of Mordor?
I did not.
I didn't either. It looked amazing, though.
I really wanted to play it just because I do like Lord of the Rings, but I don't know how canon and everything this is.
I don't think it really follows it too much. I think it's just more of the setting.
Okay.
That kind of
brings
you in. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. I've not played it. I definitely I should have picked it up during the Steam sale when I had the chance for $4.
Yeah.
But I didn't. But maybe I'll pick it up later, and then if I like it, maybe I'll get Shadow of War and try that out.
I think Shadow of War looks better than the first one. I think they just improved everything and added new things to it, and I might snag it, honestly.
Is it full character customization?
You keep asking questions I don't know the answer to. I think so. I think there is some character customization.
Awesome. Moving on, we get Far Cry 5.
Yes. Now, did you watch the... Whoa. Did you watch the... I'm sick, okay? I'm good. Okay. Did you watch the, 10-minute gameplay of this?
I watched a few minutes of it, like I said, just a couple minutes. I do know one thing that is really exciting to me is where it's based.
Hope County, Montana. So this isn't just some place in a foreign country. It's not some odd land that nobody really knows where is at.
Well, I mean, it's Hope County, Montana. Do you know where that is?
I was getting there. I was saying that the old Far Cry's, like Far Cry Primal, just a land.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an actual place that we can associate with home. Because we're in the United States, it's Montana. Hope County.
Yeah.
It's
the heart of America.
in our backyard.
That's right.
So that's interesting to me.
I personally have no idea where Hope County, Montana
I
is.
really don't either. It's somewhere in Montana, though.
Yeah, the heart of America.
Do you think Hope County is actually a county
Probably.
in Montana?
Oh,
Or do
yeah.
you think they just made Hope County, but in a specific location in Montana?
It's probably in...
I guess, yeah, just keep talking. I'm going to look this up.
It's probably in... where was it that I went? Montana.
When did you go to Montana?
I worked there for a while.
Oh,
Let's see.
I didn't realize you went to Montana.
I don't know. We went to a couple parts of Montana that were a little...
Sketchy?
That's one way to put it, yeah. Just a
Well,
little
there's a Hope
sketchy.
Lake.
Huh. What's that big town in Montana?
Cut Bank?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I worked in Cut Bank.
You went to Cut Bank?
Yeah, I worked there for a long time.
Well, that's where Hope County is bringing me.
Huh. Yeah, Cut Bank's real small.
Dude, you could have got attacked by the cult. while
Is
you're
there
up
a
there.
cult there?
That's what this whole game is.
There's some characters up
That's
there. I
crazy.
know that.
I don't know, but the game looks amazing.
And on to our next one. We have a ridiculous amount of racing games.
Yes, on this, I didn't even write down the names of the racing games because I was watching it and it was just racing game after game after game. I was like, oh my gosh. But the new Need for Speed looked dope.
How many are there now?
I don't know, like
9?
40.
Yeah.
9, I said.
There's a few.
There is a lot of them. But the trailer for that one specifically looked cool.
Interesting. And our last one,
Wolfenstein 2.
which I have no...
I never played the first one, but apparently people love it, so I thought we would at least mention it. Maybe we'll have to pick it up and try it. I don't know.
It's always worth a shot.
That it is.
Moving on to our third and final section, random entertainment.
My favorite part.
Yeah.
That's a lie, because I said that about gaming.
Yeah, you
Do I have a favorite part?
I think I love all of it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's becoming a major hobby of mine.
Yeah, I love it all too then. Anyways, starting off with the random fact. Whenever... Were you going to say something?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Random fact.
I was going to do random fact.
The human baby's mouth has about 400 teeth in it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And
That's absolutely
as
crazy.
the baby grows...
They just swallow and go into the digestive system.
Mm-hmm. And the average human adult has about 274 teeth in their mouth.
I don't think I have that many.
You do.
I think I've lost some in my days.
Anyways, for our second random fact...
Whenever a pregnant woman suffers from an organ damage like heart attack, the fetus sends stem cells to the organ, helping repair. Which I thought was cool.
Well, it makes a lot of sense where the big hype around stem cell
cells come from,
research and
yes.
everything is.
Like all the people who take the stem cell injections, I don't know what their actual procedure is called, but it's proven to be very beneficial.
Keep your body spry.
Yeah. Dangerous though. I think there's some dangerous aspects to it. I'm not quite sure. I haven't done the research.
I'm not sure either. I haven't
but
done
I'm
too
gonna
much
get it. Maybe I'll
research.
come buff.
Dude, you need something.
I need something. That's for sure.
In our movie for this section,
Passengers.
Passengers, starring Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Lo.
Bless her soul.
Bless her
J-Law.
soul. J-Law. J-Lo. I like J-Lo better.
Well, she's not in this movie.
My bad.
Bless her soul.
So do you want to describe this movie a little bit without giving too many spoilers away?
Yeah, we'll hit him with the main...
the main points of it?
the plot of the movie.
The plot?
Yeah.
Hit him with it then.
Alright, plot of this
Smack
movie.
him with it.
I think there was about 5,000 people go onto this ship to go colonize a new planet after the world is pretty much just going down the drain. Chris Pratt being one of them. Probably one of the lower class of the 5,000 people.
Pretty much just
he's just a mechanic, is what he is. And
old peasant. It's kind of a mean way to say it, but
if by some chance anybody knows Chris Pratt, please don't tell me.
Yes, he's not a peasant. I actually really like his stuff.
Love you. Don't kill us. Anyways, his pod malfunctions and wakes up 90 years too early from actually setting foot on this new colony.
And he's not just a little boy. He can't just live 90 years.
Mm-mm. As the adult he is, he knew he wouldn't make it the whole time by himself.
He knew pretty much instantly.
He goes about 2 years, and then he decides to start rummaging through all of the other people on this ship and see if he can get himself a trusty sidekick.
He was very lonely.
Fan. He was just...
Can you imagine being on a spaceship for 2 years with nobody but that robot?
The bartender?
The bartender was pretty dope, but...
The bartender android. Eating nothing but Cheerios.
Yep, that's because he didn't have the high-class privileges to get food.
But after searching all 5,000 of these people over the course of this time, he decides it's time to wake someone up. And the person he happens to wake up is Jennifer Lawrence. He does tell her that her pod also malfunctioned, and, so with a little bit of a lie in there as the movie progresses, she eventually does find out that her pod didn't malfunction.
I think it was a little android that told her, wasn't it?
I think it was the bartender?
I think so.
I think it was, yes.
Well, anyways.
Beep.
I liked him, but now I don't.
As the movie progresses, she does find out he woke her up, and then there's a lot of drama in there, but as the movie is, it's a very, very good movie.
Oh, yes, I enjoyed it.
I feel like I do no justice describing this movie. So, if you're interested in what I have to say about the movie, check out the movie.
Yeah, it's a lot better than listening to him talk about it. I can guarantee you that.
It just hurts.
But this brings
just hurts.
This brings me to the question that I've heard people ask: would you wake somebody up?
Would I wake somebody up?
If you were in that situation.
I don't know. As selfish as it does sound, probably yes. Being a low class...
nothing.
Being a lower class, nothing peasant that I am, some might call it, I would probably get real tired of Cheerios.
Yeah.
But
you think... Could he not have found a way to get better food?
I don't know.
He's a mechanic, after all. I feel like there's something he could have done. I'm sure he tried, but...
But what makes me think that, once I woke this person up that I'm going to associate with for the next,
lifetime?
Yeah, 88 years. Life. So, what makes me think that they would just be like, oh, yeah, you're Chris Pratt-esque. You look pretty, pretty attractive like Chris Pratt. Here, have some of my upper-class food.
Yeah.
So, what if I'm just doomed?
What if you wake that person up and they absolutely hate you?
Exactly. For 88 years, I'm going, walking around getting shade thrown at me.
Yeah. I was going to think of an object to throw at you, but I don't know what's on his spaceship.
Probably that little robot.
Yeah. Why would you throw not the robot?
What would you do?
I would definitely wake somebody up. I couldn't be alone. I mean, I do like my alone time, but I don't think I could be alone for 90 years.
Yeah.
Or however long I lived. I would definitely wake somebody up. Very selfish, but it would happen. I might wake up a couple, have a party. I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe wake up more than one.
Forrest Whitaker.
What if they all hated you
wasn't
and
there.
killed you?
Oh.
That would be awful. I guess you wouldn't have to live, though.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have to live for the remaining time.
Yeah.
You would... Your trip would be cut short, for sure.
You're not just waiting to die. You just die instead. I don't know. I definitely would wake somebody up, though.
But, as we would have to recommend this movie, I will give it a solid... I will give it a...
I'm giving it...
I'm going to give it about an 8.5 out of 10.
Really? I was going to give it 8.8.
You just got to one-up me, don't you?
No, I just think that's what it deserves.
It's a really good movie. Check it out.
Yes. Now, a big topic. Huge topic.
As
Conor
you all
McGregor
know.
versus Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
The fight went down 2 days ago. This is Monday. 2 days
Saturday,
ago.
August
Saturday.
26th.
Yes. I'm sure most of you saw it. You figured out what happened. Mayweather won.
But after 10 rounds...
Yeah, he was KO'd on round 10.
Was it a KO or was it a TKO?
I think it was.
I heard it was a KO, but
I heard it said. Yeah, I think they announced it as a KO, but
I don't think he went down.
I think it was a TKO because he was awake after arguing with the ref that he called it too early.
Yeah, but
so I don't know.
So if you didn't see that, you can find highlights on just about anywhere.
Yes, they're everywhere, honestly. So what do you think of the fight? I know we didn't get to watch much of it.
What we did watch,
I'll be honest. I went back this morning and watched the whole fight.
What I did watch of it, I don't think McGregor should have went in so hot so early. He went in throwing jabs and throwing fists hard.
Let's be fair though. The first 3 rounds he won.
Yeah, but what did that do for him in the last?
Made him lose.
Yeah, he was completely winded by.
I don't know even if he came out not as firing as he was. I don't know if he still would have won, because I don't think he could have went 12 rounds.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I love Conor McGregor.
He was close though.
He was close.
He seemed to have wore himself out, is what it was. He just wore himself out.
But I just don't. I don't think he was used to the time in the ring. Do they call it the ring in boxing? They do.
I mean, yeah.
The square.
No, the ring.
Because it's octagon. It's a square in boxing. Okay. I just made that up.
Yeah,
it's a new thing. It's a square. Yeah, but I don't know if he could have. And if it even went to round 12 and they finished it, who do you think would have won decision? Because
probably Mayweather.
Mayweather was getting a lot of hits in on those later rounds.
Mm-hmm. That's where it goes back. If McGregor wouldn't have threw all of his energy out at the first rounds, maybe he would have had a little bit more energy to keep his arms up, keep his movement speed up. But I've also personally never been in the ring, and I don't know how it is. Or
I don't know what the square's like, but I think they said he got 111 hits in.
Wow.
Yeah.
McGregor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is 111 more hits than people thought he would get.
Yeah. If you watched it, what do you think about it?
Yeah, leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about it. Be interesting to see you guys' thoughts on it. Because we're not fighters. I've never stepped in the octagon. I've never stepped in the square. I don't know what it's like.
Which brings us to our last topic. We're just going to talk. We're just going to talk.
Conclusion? It's a new word I created.
I'm going to use it to our conclusion, where we're just going to talk and just
talk.
Catch up.
Yeah, so what have you been up to lately?
I have been binge watching Game of Thrones.
I know, and it brings me great joy.
I think I went, in one day I watched all of Season 3 and then half of Season 4.
That's a lot of time.
So...
Because they're not short episodes.
I'm trying to catch up. And I'm getting there.
Where are you at now?
Right now, I watched the first episode of Season 5.
Season 5.
Where...
Refresh my memory, because that's been a while.
Jaime Lannister has been sent by the Queen to find their... Well... I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen.
It's Season 5.
Okay.
Most people...
Jaime Lannister has been sent by the Queen, Cersei Lannister, to go find their daughter, their... love child, incestual love child. And Tyrion is going with Valorous, what's his name?
Valorous,
whatever,
something like that.
The bald eunuch. To find Daenerys Targaryen.
Yes.
So that's where I am right now.
So what do you think so far? Obviously you said you binge watched it, so I'm assuming you're really enjoying it.
Yes, I'm loving it. What blew my mind, the Red Wedding.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know the episode was, the Reigns of Castamere. I didn't know it was called that until I watched it. But the Red Wedding blew my mind. I did not expect everyone just to be dying like that. I didn't expect the Stark mother to just die. It blew my mind. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was very intense.
One episode I think I enjoyed the most. It's definitely in my top episodes from season 1 to where I'm at now. Would be, I think it was season 4, episode 8 or 9. It was The Mountain and the Viper with Prince Osberyn, or the Dorne Prince.
Yeah.
Fighting the Mountain.
Yes.
That was a very interesting scene.
That was very interesting.
Very awesome.
Did not see it going that way though.
No, me neither. He just grabbed him by his head.
Just destroyed his head.
Crushed his head. And that was very just gruesome, bloody.
Yeah, it was.
But awesome at the same time.
I like that guy though.
I did too. He was he was fighting for justice too.
He seemed like a
Tyrion's
decent guy.
Yeah. Which
He got a little cocky though. Lost the fight.
that's what it was. It was arrogance.
Yeah, it was exactly that. Because he had him. It was over, but
One thing I have to say I do really love about this show is the wildlings. I mean, I might not like the wildlings per se, but I do like how they have giants and,
yeah,
they have giants.
giants.
I love the giants. That's awesome.
Actually, soon. Well, maybe not soon. No, not soon. But I think it's season 7. They put the giants to a good use. It's actually really cool.
I can't
So
wait.
if you're liking the giants, that'll be a good episode for you.
I can't wait.
Battle of the Bastards. I just gotta spoil a little bit for you, but
That's what the
it
episode
doesn't
is.
spoil too much. I don't know if that's the name of the episode, but that's the scene kind of.
Would it be, if I had to take a guess, I would say it is Ramsay. Is it Ramsay Bolton and Jon Snow?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
Or Ramsay Snow and Jon Snow, but it's Ramsay Bolton now, right? Yeah, so.
Something like that.
Anyways, what have you been up to?
I have not been really up to much. I started a new series on HBO called Ballers.
With The Rock?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Oh.
It's funny at times. I kind of stopped watching it after like 4 days, but
Is it like Gridiron Gang? Do you remember that movie?
I don't know if I saw that movie.
The Rock.
But
is just
basically, he was a football player, and he got injured and quit, and now he's just like taking care of financial stuff for football players, and kind of helping them out in their life and throwing parties and having a lot of sex.
so like any HBO show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
But it's
check it out.
it doesn't have like the story that I want. It's kind of just one of those episodes that doesn't really. I don't know. It's cool though. Watch a couple episodes of it, you might like it. But other than that, that's pretty much about it.
You been playing any new games?
Nope. ESO and CS:GO is the only games I've been playing. What about you?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing too. Mostly CS:GO. I need to get back into ESO. I love the game. It's awesome.
Dude, I'm level 27 now, so.
I love the game. It's awesome, but I don't know why I just stopped playing it. One
You started playing CS:GO, that's why you stopped playing it.
Yeah, but I still don't play. I feel like I don't play CS:GO that much either. I'm a more
To be
social
fair,
player.
I don't think you've played a lot
Yeah.
the past week.
Yeah.
Of course, we've both been sick.
Yes, sickness has
So, a little
ran
fun
through
story.
the office here.
Last episode 1, Tyler was sick. I wasn't. I was perfectly fine. And then he got me sick. So I was sick this whole week. And now we're here. And we're both still sick.
Yeah.
So this is a very sick podcast.
After a whole week
No
of
pun
sickness,
intended.
we're both here,
Yeah. We're still doing it though.
and we're ready. We're ready to deliver, hopefully, good entertainment to any
It'll be
viewers.
entertainment.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll be good. But hey, if they like bad entertainment, then
you're in the right spot.
yeah.
If any of you guys play Rainbow Six Siege, a fun
Ooh.
fact to interest, or throw in here a fun little majiggy.
Yeah, it's like, where are you going with
A fun little majiggy here would be we're getting a new operator.
Three
Three new
new
operators.
operators, yeah. I think Lee's one of them, or Yi, or C. Yi. Y-I, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's the only one I know of. But a new map as well, Blood Orchid, is the expansion. The DLC, I think, is what it's called. Blood Orchid, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the map's name?
Oh.
It's like a theme park.
Yeah, I
It
don't
looks
remember
dope.
the name of it.
Looks dope.
Looks
I can't wait for
freaky.
that. Yeah, it does. But that's kind of cool.
But-
we haven't played Rainbow Six in a
No, we
long
haven't,
time.
man. I'll be honest with you. That game has been downloading on my PC for about 3 days now. I keep pausing it, and then when I wake my
resuming.
PC back up from its sleep, it starts downloading again.
That's
but-
sad. You should get downloaded. We'll play a couple rounds sometime.
Oh, I will. I'll download it tonight.
We need to play some Overwatch too.
Yes, we do. With Season 6 coming up, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get my hands back on
Kind
Mercy.
of out of practice.
Yeah. I don't know which buttons move and which
Yeah,
ones
I don't
don't.
even know which one to use my ultimate. I think
Ooh, I think mine's my middle mouse.
mine's mouse button 4, which is the bottom mouse button on mine. I believe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's how out of practice
we
we
should
are.
probably play a little bit.
Yeah, probably should.
But with the topics we have discussed and what we've discussed, what did you guys like? What did you hate? What do you want us to never talk about again? What do you want us to talk about? Leave us comments.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, some tech stuff or games you want us to go more in depth on, or just random stuff.
Yeah, any entertainment. What's a good movie?
Yeah,
like
throw some
movies?
movies out there. Something we haven't seen, we'll watch it. We'll kind of critique it a little bit and give it a score.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start doing scores on the movies. I like that. You just
Alright.
kind of threw it in today's, but I like it.
All right,
Let's continue.
We'll start that. But with that being said, I think it's time to conclude the podcast.
So, with that said, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter with the link in the description. It's at KillTheSpooderman. And you can find me on YouTube at KillTheSpooderman without the at. Link will be in the description as well. Where are we finding you?
YouTube, it's Ola. Twitter, XOLAX, I believe. And Twitch is XOLAX.
Interesting.
And when I say Ola, I don't mean like the Spanish Ola. It is OLAH, Ola. Because I think the
Ola.
Spanish Ola is HOLA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's different, but we pronounce it Ola. So, there you go. We also run a Discord channel, so that'll be in the link.
That link will be in the description.
Yes, that description will be in the link. Yes, the link will be in the description. Come join us, play with us, talk to us, have fun. We have about 50 plus members, ish, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
48 maybe.
I think we're losing them as we talk.
Yeah, we might be,
But
because some of the people are never getting on. But anyways, you can still find people to play with. Expand it, invite your friends.
to conclude the podcast, I'm Tyler.
I'm Ethan.
Have an awesome day.
See ya.